Hey, what's up, everyone? What we're baking today is pork side ribs. I have 2.5 kg pork side ribs here. This because New Year's is coming, and this is really good to bring for New Year's Eve. If like right now, we can't go anywhere right now, but hoping next year that we can go somewhere. And if you guys decided to bring to your friend's house what you guys can bring for usually your friend asks for something for you to bring if you go and visit them or spend time with them in a New Year's Eve. So what I have here is pork side ribs, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to bake these pork side ribs, and it's really easy to make. And what I have here is chicken ribs, barbecue sauce, and that's it. And sweet and chili sauce, and that's all you need to make these pork side ribs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour my barbecue sauce here to my pork side ribs. I'm going to need more, so that's why I have another container here. It's hard to open. Pour more into this. And it tastes really good. So mix them up. So yeah, if you go and you have a gathering or whatever, and then you guys can when people ask you what you can bring, either dessert or whatever, this is just like an appetizer that I'm doing right now. So I'm going to put more barbecue sauce. Mixing this just like that. It's all mixed, and then I'm just gonna pour it into my thing here, and just like this. And all we have to do is bake it. But I think I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce, just the top of it. Just like that. So I have the oven here preheated for 400 Fahrenheit. So I'm going to put this in. Sorry, I forgot. I'm going to cover it. Keep the heat inside. There we go. So I'm going to bake it for half an hour. 400 Fahrenheit for half an hour. There we go. So we'll see what happened after. Alright guys, it's been half an hour, so let's check out our ribs. Very hot. I know this is not cooked yet. We're gonna put more minutes to it. Starting to look good. Look at that. Looks good. So let's put another 25 minutes to it. Alright, it's set for another 25 minutes. I'll see what happened after. Alright guys, let's check our ribs here. They're 55 minutes. Oh, ugh. I eat up. This one is after 55 minutes. Look at that. It's looking good. So still, I'm gonna still keep baking this. Just gonna start turning this around. Again guys, this is really good if you guys get invited to go to somebody's house and they want you to bring something. It's just like appetizer and stuff like that, and this is perfect to bring. I'm just gonna keep turning this around. I don't want the top to get dry, that's why. It's starting to look good. I know it takes a while to bake this because you want it like nicely done. So I'm gonna put this back in the oven. So this time I won't cover it with the foil, just gonna put them straight. I'm gonna put it for another 30 minutes. Alright guys, I have 2 more minutes left on my ribs, or actually it's less than 2 minutes. So just waiting for my ribs, and now I'm gonna cook some corn to go with my ribs for tonight. So what I'm using here is just a butter. Just going to melt this butter here. So this ribs, again, it's for dinner for my family tonight. So what we're having is corn, rice, and the ribs. There we go. Buzzer just went. The moment of truth about our ribs. Ooh. Woo. Check this out. Our ribs. So good. Looks so delicious. That's what we're having tonight. So I'm just going to put my corn. I don't have much, so again, it's better for if you don't use a lot of vegetables. Like I do use a lot of vegetables, but there's only 3 of us. So I rather I do buy fresh vegetables too. It's not just frozen. Like, cause I eat lots of fresh vegetables too. That's the only I eat for my lunch. But for the dinner, for big dinner at night, I usually use frozen vegetables. Cause I use them all. I eat them all. Yeah, here's our ribs. Oh, final thing. This is that you can add on. It's optional, that sweet and chili sauce, if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but my son loves sweet chili sauce, so I will add on the chili sauce in there. So it's up to you how much are you going to put in there. I'll just cover my whole pork here, my ribs. So, oops. And believe me guys, I did this before and it is really, really good. And again, New Year's is coming. This is just an example where you guys can cook for or bake for New Year's, just like appetizers. You know, it's good. And if you're drinking, use it as pulutan in Philippines, meaning it's you know, when you're drinking and you have something to eat. And pork side ribs would be the best for that. Looks like my corn is ready. So I just cook my corn with margarine. A bit of black pepper in it. A little salt. That's done. Alright guys, here's my plate of rice and my corn. Just grab some of the ribs, pork ribs. Looks so delicious. Last thing I'm going to add with my supper is hot sauce. You have to have hot sauce. Make it more interesting. Lots of hot sauce. Let's try our ribs. Really, really good. Hey guys, that's our pork side ribs. The recipe is so simple. It's just barbecue sauce, and optional was the sweet chili sauce if you want to. If you want it, you want to make it a little bit sweeter, so you add them on. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. And there's more cooking to come. You know, I like to cook, I like to bake, so there's more coming. And I hope you enjoy my videos and you continue supporting me. Thanks again for you guys' support.